2. Here we go. Let me post this. Hey, what are you doing? We got Bryce over there balling.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
You can do it without all the extra minutes too. That's cool. Appreciate it. They got them stompers out there.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
What you want?
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem.
Come on, you can't block a linebacker or a safety.
7-yard line. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get it, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him.
And no chance to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I'm coming after you. Point it right. Hey, let's go. My God.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Oh, my God. Good tackle. Niggas really just rolled right past him.
Certainly not how they envisioned getting their opening.
Oh, man.
Too many runs in this.
All right.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Break. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, Zoo. Come. Five.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That's it, baby.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Double time, double time. 40, 40. Alert. Watch 41, watch 41. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check, 59. And let's pin the mirror. Be grip.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. And he's got his man on the out route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Check, 59, 59. Hey, let's get some penetration. Leo. Let's go.
Lock now on first down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Good wait for him. But Jesus Christ, I got a lineman or a fullback and a tailback back there. Ain't nobody gonna block.
On 2nd down after the sack, work to be done. Here's Mayfield, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Play action. Now it's Lock. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Ready? 50. Plant. I'm coming after you. Bravo. Check. Gone. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check that.
From the gun, it's Lock. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 90.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They look to throw. It's Lock. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Ready?
Lock now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sheldon Richardson
but don't break it
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharp-smelling blood in the water behind them. Now this throw caught left side. A big play time for Cleveland.
It's a big-time throw there, Baker. It's a grown man throw there, man.
Found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
That's a grown man ball.
Right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with home. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I'm
15 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Mayfield.
No!
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there.
Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing stupid.
Routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football? It says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Yes.
The Broncos
I'm telling you,
on
yes,
the field ready
do
to
it.
start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about
Hey, if he's holding them up, take the ball, son.
Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
That should be a fumble.
2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Well, fine, you gotta do something. I'm doing what I can to hold these niggas up. You gotta come through for
They
me,
need to
man.
keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup
Gotta
on
come through
3rd
for
down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
What? Up here sometimes. Locke's throw caught by Sutton. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Oh, my
Sutton is part
word.
of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Down. 15, line, 15 line. Hey, Delta. Now.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Locke. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here.
Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
O-line. I'm never going to win a Super Bowl with this O-line. Holy crap.
19-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on
How you whiff on a run block?
Now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I love the way you turn that, because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing now is Love. A quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the counter, here's Gordon.
What?
Extending the arm.
They sucked me into a block. Good Lord.
Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of a group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
We've got this.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Odell Beckham Jr. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I just know we need a stop.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up
Would
on
not be
2nd
mad
and 8
at a pick six.
27-yard line. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He's going to look deep.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He's got him in. Complete.
What happened?
Big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards.
Oh, my God.
Jones, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Who told you to move?
Big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Locke sets up the screen.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Only a yard
With
there.
the block suctions.
Defensively, and it brings up third.
In order for a
Suction
screen
blocks.
pass
That's
to
what I'm
break
talking
big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw it is locked. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Needed that.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And McManus able to put it through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20 to 10.
Sit up and do it right.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Just hear me out.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, lock it.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Why are we yelling? It's a what?
Mayfield now after the fumble.
Man, that's bull crap. I threw that football a long time ago, bro. A long time ago.
And this is going to wind up as safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
I'm killing the hell out of Trump. This slot is wide open.
And they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third and long, it's Locke. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 39.
I didn't get to run.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple.
Are we really not going to block Von Miller today at all? Like nobody's going to do it? Just let me know.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of defensive line is eating them up.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth.
This guy's great, man.
Picked up by Josh Jones. And some room to work.
This guy's freaking amazing. We're never going to defend him.
Possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go. 91. Two times. Hey. Look at me. Go. Stand. 25. Check 25. Dude.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Denzel Freeman, will you please sit up right? Thank you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
What? No pressure. Oh, thank you.
I don't think that there's
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose.
Either he's going to give you 300,
You're going to take care of it.
4 tugs, and 1 pick, or he's going to give you 100.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
We'll talk about that when it happens.
On second down, Mayfield again. He's going to launch this, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Can we get a stop, fellas?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That's the team's up part of the game, too.
Return. He's across the 35.
Whenever y'all niggas ready.
36.
You feel me?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean,
I see why niggas be running that 3-4.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now?
I'm fixing to.
Do throw the football. High percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Oh, you little fart.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Almost 50. I don't even know who that is.
First down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Yeah. Target.
Oh, it's going to be something stupid. It's going to be wide open. Can I audible out?
61, match box, and ready?
On first down, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And an alley to run.
What?
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
I don't think you understand how much I hate Melvin Gordon. I don't even like him in real life.
He's certainly
He's just
played
like
a
the
pivotal
epitome of
role in
average.
those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have two touchdowns.
Oh, I didn't know. I already got
Line is
that.
what he's doing is
What you,
contributing
nah,
to their
leave it
lead.
alone,
He
fam.
wants to
Leave it
continue
alone,
to do
fam.
After the
Leave it
touchdown,
alone,
here's
fam.
McManus now to kick it away.
You trying to box? You trying to box?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
What is that? Okay.
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the
Oh,
fourth
man, you're supposed to
quarter.
go all the way
What
over.
can he do here in year number 2? Now Mayfield, that one is caught by Hunt. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mayfield now from the 50. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about
All right, y'all watching the stream. Y'all know the way to beat me. Get anybody to come off to the right side, because this nigga is El Terrible.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
El Terrible. Hey.
So the Browns in
I mean, my God.
as we get you reset.
I'm having a very bad day.
Come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a
Are you
desperation
shooting
throw.
the game out, man? What the hell is happening?
That should do it. Picked off near the 29. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Sit up, because if you kick something over, it's going to be a problem.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Hey, Haywood. Mike, 53. Ready? Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside.
Stay off of the door, children.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Mighty
Field now looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Real. Hey, Charlie.
Mayfield looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Just fall.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw slim.
Right to the bottom of the barrel we go.
Indeed. I think we're down to none.
Down. 18 Gators. Defense wins championships, baby.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.